Good evening, I'm Matt Mulcahy.
I'm Jackie Robinson. The Erin Maxwell murder case moves closer to a trial, and the defense is working on presenting an alternative theory for how Erin died. 11-year-old Erin died in August. Her stepbrother, Alan Jones, is accused of strangling her at their Palermo home. He's now charged with second-degree murder in the case, but his lawyer says Erin's death was an accident, and he wants to present evidence to prove it. That theory was the main topic of a hearing today in Oswego County Court. Jim Kenyon was there for the proceedings. He has new information about the case. Jim?
Well, you know, Jackie, after today's court appearance, we've learned that much of Alan Jones' defense revolves around a wood screw, a window frame, and a length of rope. Today's hearing before Judge Walter Hafner was more of a progress report as both the prosecution and defense prepare for a murder trial. Alan Jones told state police that he found his 11-year-old stepsister, Erin Maxwell, in her room hanging from a rope attached to a screw in a window frame. The family says it was a tragic accident. An accident they claim was probably the result of Erin's fascination with the hanging scene in her favorite movie, Pirates of the Caribbean. But state police say Jones used that rope to strangle his sister. Attorney Sal Lanza says he's hired an engineer to put the screw and the rope to the test.
He said there's no question that that screw can hold the weight of the victim.
Though an engineer may be able to mathematically test the strength of the screw in the window frame, Lanza may want to take this a step further, actually reinstall the window frame into that house in Palermo. And once inside the home, using a mannequin, the rope, and the screw, the engineer would recreate the alleged hanging of Erin Maxwell.
And then the child's feet somewhat off the floor at an angle from the bed, and the pillow cushions underneath the child's feet.
Judge Hafner was concerned about experimenting with a key piece of evidence.
Once you remove the screw, then you lose the ability to do those types of studies.
But District Attorney Donald Dodd has no objections to putting the screw to the test.
I would not oppose that. If that's going to be part of his trial tactics of defense and strategy of defense, yes, people will allow that.
Alan Jones will be back in court June 15th. Both sides expect the murder trial to begin this August. And in addition to testing the screw, the defense also wants to test the strength of the rope that was allegedly used to strangle Erin Maxwell.
Now, did the defense attorney Lanza win his request for checking that rope for DNA?
Well, actually, that came out in court today, too, and it turns out that the rope has already been tested for DNA by the state police, and according to Lanza, anyway, he says investigators found no DNA on that rope, neither from Alan Jones nor Erin Maxwell.
And part of Jones's defense also includes the hearing.
Yeah, his hearing. And he claims, well, when police were asking him questions, they said, well, if Erin Maxwell was in another room hanging, would you have not heard her, screams for help? And Alan Jones contends he has this tumor in his ear, and so he's hard of hearing, and he could not hear her cries for help if they were in fact happening.
Much more to come. Thank you, Jim.